Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we're taking down the final part of the Christmas with the Weasleys side quest, where we'll be fixing the flying car, and we're going to get a present. I don't know what it is. What is this snow globe that we get? Maybe it'll be a new addition to our dormitory. Maybe it'll give some gems, maybe some energy, maybe some coins. Oh, I reckon it'll give free coins. Rule and I have bought the missing part. We should be able to fix the flying car now. That's a relief. It turns out the flying car wasn't going anywhere without it. Considering Marula's here too, I take my suspicions were right. I didn't do anything to cause the blizzard. I did take the part from the Muggle machine. I don't understand. Why did you do it, Marula? I suppose I was too embarrassed to admit I didn't want to be left alone on Christmas. Don't be too hard, Marula. She's sorry, and this wouldn't have even happened if I hadn't started the blizzard. Shiny, you mean you caused all that snow? Unfortunately. I think it's safe to say mistakes have been made all around. But part of Christmas is forgiveness and coming together. So why don't we forget about everything and work together to fix the flying car? Bill's right. The most important thing is that we get the car running and get home in time for Christmas Eve. I've got the part with me. Then why don't we get started? If we work together, we'll get this flying car fixed in no time. 8 hours. 8 hours to put a part back in. I have a whole new appreciation for Dad's Muggle expertise. Right? Go ahead. Try start it. Charlie. So, that offer for me to come along. Is it still on the table? Yes. Is the flying car fast enough to get to the Burrow before Christmas Eve is over? Why is it so much easier to break things than to fix them? I don't know how Dad makes sense of this. I'm just happy you brought the part back, Marula. Yeah. Bill's speech was so sweet. Even Father Christmas would roll his eyes. Flying a broom is so much less complicated. Why don't we just fly brooms? Wash your fingers. Something doesn't look right. I can't tell what, but it's definitely something. The car still don't work right. Try giving it a good hit. Always works for me. It does actually always work. If your printer's broken, hit it. And it works again. Let's do this 8 hours. 8 whole hours. Orangey base. I should have just bought more. I don't think that's going to last us. Let's go for the 60. So, I'm wondering, what are we going to get? I reckon coins. I reckon it looks like a crystal ball. Oh, no, it's a snow globe. It'll be a snow globe, won't it? And what do snow globes give? Happiness. And what does happiness most closely associate with? Energy, money, or gems? Money can't buy happiness. But it can buy things that bring you happiness, right? I reckon it'll give coins. Did we do it, Hagrid? Is the flying car working? It's purring like an easel. You should be able to fly with home no problem now. Let's not waste any time. Let's go, everyone. Wait, there's something I need to ask the Weasleys first. Turns out being alone for Christmas isn't that great. And going to the Burrow actually sounds fun. So, can I come with you to spend Christmas with your family? Of course, Marula. I did say everyone earlier, didn't I? You could have saved us a whole lot of time. Really? You helped us fix the car, and that's all that matters, right? Besides, Mum would never forgive us if we left you alone on Christmas. Oh no, Mum. She probably realised I'm not in my room by now. We need to leave. Are you sure you don't want to come too, Hagrid? We can squeeze. That's kind of nearest to offer, but we need to stay around to celebrate with the professors and staff. They're counting on me to make a more Christmas treacle fudge after all. Happy Christmas, Hagrid. Happy Christmas. I hope you get a perfect family Christmas you wanted, Shiny. Without your mum. The bugger going off to America. Get in the car. Everyone. Next stop, the Burrow. Yes. Bye, Hagrid. Thought I was going to go on for a really long time then. Just slowly strolling out. Right, we're off to the Burrow. This is going to be a brand new location. The Burrow! Oh, it's so accurate. It's good. It looks very, very much like the Burrow. Let's not waste time. We're already there. The crystal Christmas jumper looks like it's changed colour. Look at all the knitting, sub cleaning pans, a lot of spells going on here. There's the clock. Weasley clock tells you where everyone is. Yeah, they did a good job with this, Gem C. Good job. Well, we had to battle a blizzard and fix a broken car, but it was worth it to finally make it to the Burrow. We're even here in time to enjoy most of Christmas Eve together with the Weasleys. Feel free to make yourself at home, Shiny Marilla. That won't be hard. Just look at this place. Handmade blankets everywhere, dishes washing themselves. Are those your crayon drawings of dragons on the wall, Charlie? Mum likes to save everything we make. That's a good Hebridean black. That Hebridean black looks almost identical to the Hebridean black in the... Where is it? I don't know what I did with my book. It looks exactly the same as like the Fantastic Creatures drawing book. But where are all the Christmas decorations, Charlie? Shouldn't Mum and Dad have put them up by now? They've been too busy taking care of the younger kids to get to it. Well, lack of decorations aside, what do you think of the Burrow? It's got personality. There's unique touches all over the place. I like to think it's as colourful as all we are. You could find a matching set of chairs. Dad thinks it gives the table character. Speaking of which, where are your parents? Sounds like they're making their way downstairs now. Mum and Dad can't know that we use Dad's flying car, so keep that secret, alright? Oh, Bill! I thought I heard your voice. You're home with guests, no less. But how is this possible? Your last letter said the blizzard had trapped you at Hogwarts. That blizzard was so powerful, we figured you'd be in snow for days. We were trapped, but we really wanted to spend Christmas at the Burrow, so we flew here on our brooms. You flew all the way here? Really, in this cold? You haven't done something dangerous, have you, William? Now, Molly, everything seems to be alright. Isn't it lovely to have the whole family home in time for Christmas? Not to mention, there's an inquisition is no way to welcome our guests. Of course, my apologies. It's nice to see you again, Shiny Marula. I hope it's alright that we came without warning. Of course not. The more the merrier. Thank you for letting us spend Christmas in your home. I haven't had a real family Christmas in ages, so this means a lot to me. I'm not about to get mushy about it as Hunter, but I'm grateful too. With all you hear, it feels like Christmas can truly begin. Then why don't we get the festivities started? How about I do some Christmas baking for you? Hagrid taught me his recipe for Christmas treacle fudge. I'm sorry, dear, but I'm afraid I used the last of my baking ingredients for the last batch of the cookies for kids. You could have brought your own ingredients. Oh well. How about we turn on the wireless and listen to Celestina Warbeck's Christmas broadcast? I even learned a cauldron full of hot, strong love, so I could sing along. I would have loved to hear that. Arthur and I danced to it when we were 18, you know. But fortunately, the broadcast is already over. Ahem. Did I say fortunately? I mean unfortunately. Why don't we go chop down our Christmas tree together before it gets too late, Dad? I'm sorry, Bill, but I thought you weren't going to make it, so I went ahead and found a tree. It's outside. Oh. I suppose we missed more of Christmas Eve than we realised. Because of the blizzard. The delay I caused didn't help either. Perhaps, but you're here now, and that's what's important. Now I have just the thing to lift everyone's Christmas spirits and bring us all together. It's time to decorate the Burrow for Christmas. Let's do it! Another 8 hours? Are you kidding me? What? Dad not to be merry while putting up Christmas decorations. Wait until you see our gnome on the top of the Christmas tree. Wait until you see what I'm going to do with that gnome we caught. Leave no room undecorated, that's my motto. I bet you can guess what my ornaments are. Dragons. Is that Yorkshire pudding I smell baking in the kitchen? Hope so. Right. They're getting into the festive spirit. Do make sure those stockings are hung by the chimney with care. Never seen so many ribbons in my life. Molly dear, will you help me hang this mistletoe? Oh yeah, Arthur. Takes the whole family to put up all these decorations. Looks like Mrs. Weasley isn't going to let any of us sulk. Are we going to see Ron, or are they all sick? I tasked the younger kids with decorating their rooms. Miss Weasley seems to be going out of her way to make Marula feel welcome. Mrs. Weasley is whistling Celestina Warbeck while she decorates. Hot, cold and full of strong love. Cold and full of hot, strong love. Something about pine needles. You'll have to guess who all the stockings belong to once they're hung up. Okay. Let's just buy some more energy. Sometimes we keep the decorations up long after Christmas. Hard not to be merry whilst putting up the decorations. It is. Tap, 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 tap. Drink break. This is only part 2. I wonder if the other one's 8 hours as well. Just steal my energy. Yeah, I feel like Ron and Ginny aren't going to make an appearance. So, I'm hoping they do. Because, I mean, do they know who they are? Looks amazing. Christmas tree. And on the top, ballerina gnome. I mean, it's kind of like cruel. We're battling a curse at the moment that has people petrified. And it's like, people that are petrified, this is an awful curse. And we're just like, well, there's a gnome, petrify you. And then I'm going to make you into a ballerina. Like, nobody's doing that to the students at Hogwarts. If I didn't feel festive before, I certainly do now. You boys did a fine job again with the Christmas angel on top of the tree. How original. Right. Angel. What was that, Arthur? What was that, Charlie? Oh, nothing, Dad. It looks beautiful, Mum. Thank you. Don't thank me. We all did this together. Not all of it. I'm still opposed to the tinsel. I just wish I could have contributed something more. Shiny, you don't have to break or sing for us. You being here is good enough. After all, isn't spending time with the people you care about what Christmas is all about? Speaking of which, everyone come with me to the dinner table and bring your appetite. Christmas dinner will be starting soon. Okay, will we? Will we, won't we? They're not down yet. Christmas dinner is served. Let's eat. Wait, is it Christmas day now? I'm a bit confused. It's Christmas Day. Oh, Christmas dinner looks great, Mrs. Weasley. Almost looks as extravagant as Hogwarts' Christmas feast. I mean, that's a damn big chicken and turkey. Trust me, Mum's cooking is even better than what you can get at Hogwarts. Thank you, everyone. Of course, the company you share with at the table is more important than what you eat. But I appreciate the compliment nevertheless. Wait, what about the younger kids? I know they have the flu, but shouldn't they join us? They're napping right now, poor dears, so they'll take their dinners in bed later. Called it! What do you say we enjoy this delicious meal then? Yes, please, I'm hungry. I could eat an Abraxan. Petrifying gnomes? Eating Abraxans? I'm not sure I'm down with this, family. 3 hours! It's only 3 hours. It's not 8 hours. Thank you. I want some gems left over. Be nice. Want to see who can eat the most, Charlie? Molly walked 15 miles in the snow to get that turkey. I think I've had enough snow for now. Any tradition with food is alright with me. Pigs and blankets. The best. My mum was never much of a cook. You going to finish that Yorkshire pudding? We found a weakness. I hope there's a dragon egg waiting under the Christmas tree for me. That way. Delicious as ever, Molly. The decorations look even better than last year. Thankfully, we haven't caught the flu. Yet. Same. Haven't caught the flu. I've had the flu jab, though. It's too bad that Percy, Fred, George, Ron and Ginny couldn't join us. Want to see who can eat the most, Charlie? After this, we should all gather around the fireplace. That sounds nice. Sounds nice. Let's do that. Marilla loves Yorkshire puddings. My mum was never much of a cook. Well, my mum was never much of a mother. Whose mum, at this age, whose mum goes away for Christmas to America, leaving their child behind? I mean, I'm not thinking. I mean, I've never even seen, my mum's never even been to see visit me. I've seen more of other people's parents than I have of my own parents. Something going on there. I'm so full. I don't think I can move. That's the true Hogwarts mystery. You shouldn't have had that second helping of potatoes. Couldn't help it. It's just so good. That's Mum's cooking for you. Truly a blessing and a curse. Since this is such a special Christmas, why don't we break tradition and have our guests open their presents tonight? Okay, so that was Christmas Eve dinner. Presents, but I think that's a lovely idea. Why don't you go first, Marilla? You got me a present, but you didn't even know I was coming. True. I wasn't about to let you go without, so I put something together quickly before dinner. What is it? I have to open it and find out. Okay. For that, Marilla, you've got your very own Weasley sweater. Are you sure I can have it? Of course, dear, it's yours. Thank you. You're quite welcome. It was worth it just to see a smile on your face. Should I go put mine on so we can match, Marilla? Let's not, and say we did. You're next, Shiny. I'm grateful, but I can't accept this. I don't have anything for you. Bill told me exchanging gifts is an important tradition in your family, so I wanted to get you something really grand. Eventually, I got the idea to give you a nice Christmas Eve snowfall. It seemed like a perfect gift idea, but something went wrong. My attempt to amplify the snowflake-making charm's distance instead caused the blizzard. That's right. You're right, we cherish giving each other gifts at Christmas, Shiny. But our tradition isn't about the gifts themselves, it's about the giving. It's about growing closer to the people you love and showing that you care. While your snowfall spell might not have gone as planned, I'd say you certainly showed us you care. You're right, Mr. and Mrs. Weasley. It'd been long since I had a proper family Christmas, with my mum being awful. I became fixated on the idea of making it perfect. And since Bill mentioned gift giving as being important, I focused on giving you a grand gesture, so much that I lost sight of what was really important. After all, Hagrid doesn't bake, and Flitwick doesn't carol for Christmas just because they enjoy it. They do it to show appreciation for and spend time with the people that they care about. Now I see that any Christmas can be perfect, so long as you spend it with the people who care about you. It's a beautiful sentiment, Shiny. Well said. That was so sappy, Shiny. I can't say I disagree. Not to interrupt this touching moment, but I'm dying to know what my parents got you, Shiny. Alright, I'll open my present now. It's gonna be... Oh, this is the snow globe. The flying car. It's beautiful. But what is it? I believe it's called a snow sphere. My theory is Muggles use it to predict the weather. I've enchanted it to feature my favourite Muggle artefact, a Muggle car. What? I've never seen this car before. Normally I'm opposed to after tampering with Muggle artefacts, but for this I made an exception. The real thing doesn't fly, of course. That would be absurd, but I thought this was more fun this way. You have no idea how perfect a gift this is for Shiny, Dad. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Weasley. Charlie's right, it's perfect. And so is this Christmas, because we're all here together. Happy Christmas, Shiny. Happy Christmas, everyone. Thanks again for having us. No thanks needed. After all, you're truly part of the family now. Guess my mum steps up, maybe, or just goes towards some of the family whilst Harry's back. A very Weasley Christmas, complete. Oh, there is only 3 parts to the final part, and we got Snow Globe. Let's find out what it does. Snow globe. It's got to be in our. It's got to be in our dormitory, right? Yep. Yep. Oh. Phew. Energy. We've got another source of energy. Nice. So we can build more energy up, and I wouldn't say we're close to getting the pet, the baby Weasel. 120. Almost halfway. It'll be a while. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed this quest. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content and information. That is all from me, and Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm off during this time, so my last day of work was yesterday. So I'm going to be back next week though, after Christmas. Yep, wishing you all a really nice day, and hopefully we'll get a chapter next week, maybe before next year, next before the new year. Hopefully. Okay, that's all from me. See you guys soon.